Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Twerton this afternoon, where myself, Andrew Kerslake, will be summarising in this game, and alongside me, Quentin Edwards will be your match commentator. It's a breezy afternoon here at Twerton Park, the wind gusting down the ground to the extent that Quentin's just lost his team sheet, which blew across the press box here at Twerton Park. Quentin, it's welcome this afternoon.
And welcome, yeah, thank you, and looking forward to this one. Usually good games between these two teams, good footballing games.
Yep, well, it was 3-3 back in November, and a second half of some chaos, I think it would be fair to say, on both sides. And it's a game really that Wealdstone have to win this afternoon, isn't it, if they want to stay in contention for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so. They've got two other teams, haven't they, really close by, Concord and St Albans. And if they lose, what I do feel is more or less guarantees City's position in the playoffs. One will be 11 points clear of Wealdstone. Also depends how St Albans and Concord get on as well. And Lamport just checking with his assistants. We're all set to go here. Ground filling up nicely, and we're off. And immediately the ball is laid right back into the right back channel. Jack Batten heads it out for a throw. One Wilstone player in front of Ryan Clark, who stays at home for this, and Cundy gets a good header clear, and then Grunt on the edge of his penalty area hooks it on, looking for Hines, who does well actually, does control it, and then gets the ball out to Straker. City able to build on the left hand side. Artis taking an advanced position, a very good position. Stern trying to stay on side on the far side as Artis checks back now, and then a little ball infield to Hines, 25 yards from goal. Infield to Grunt, and now it's Artis. Oh, brilliant tackle there, coming back. I think that was by Jake Shepherd. And Freddie Grant, a ball into the penalty area. No chance on the edge of the area. It's shot, but that was Godfrey Poku. He's got too much on it, and it's gone, what, 3-4 yards wide. But first effort on goal. And Wilstone trying to build in the right back position. Hines does well, but unfortunately the ball bounces off him. And then Pratt's clean through on the right hand side, and a wonderful header back there by Robbie Cundy, covering there, because Pratt looked odds-on favourite to be able to get that ball and get his shot away. As it's Hines who gets a shot away with his left foot from the left edge of the penalty area.
Sometimes people always reckon playing with the wind behind you is a big advantage. I'm not sure that's always true when it's like this. No,
I think it can be on set pieces, but when you're trying to get good quality play, it's not always. It's Stern now in the left wing position, looking to take on Akima, but Akima blocks his cross, but then he's able to go back to Hines. Stern just outside the penalty. It comes in, fires in a right foot shot, and brilliantly tipped over by Jonathan North. There's the first shot in anger in this game. It was straight up North, but he had to reach up and just pushed it over the bar. Frankie Artis, I should say, in front of the goalkeeper, and that's exactly where it goes. Oh, and Artis, I think, wins the header, but gets too much on it. Just wanted a little flick, and it flies over the crossbar, 15 yards outside the City penalty. It goes back to Jake Shepherd, who throws a really, really high one in, and Ryan Clark does well, watches it all the way, 7 yards from this goal, claims it, and then bowls it out to Straker to get City moving on the left-hand side. 0-0, 16 minutes gone here, and then ball behind the full-back Shepherd. It releases Hines, tight to the corner flag now, and he looks to go past Shepherd, and what's he got here? Has he got a free kick?
He's got a corner.
Just want to see. Right, okay.
I think he was tripped when he was off the field, but the referee certainly indicating a corner, was waving towards the flag, unless he's changed his mind.
Anyway, Stern is going to take this corner, right-footed, in swinging again. Artis in the same position as last time. Comes in, near post, and a header this time by Batten, but he gets too much on it. Not dissimilar from the Artis option. He may have given a free kick there for a foul on a Wealdstone player anyway, I'm not certain. Morton hooks the ball on, but straight onto the head of Freddie Grant, who gets it up to Alakia, who's certainly proving a bit of a handful and does well there. And into Mensah, and he's bursting forward. Can he get a shot away? And there's a great chance here for Alakia. Surely wonderful save from Ryan Clark. Absolutely super save as Alakia looks short of start to score. It's Shepherd now on the right. They're keeping the pressure on. Is he offside? Oh, that's careless by Shepherd to pass to Alakia. You can see he's coming back. Alakia bursts through on the right hand side. Lovely move forward by Mensah. Great save by City custodian. And that's a lovely ball out from the back there. It finds Joe Raines in the wide right position. A low ball across the ball, 6 yard, but beautiful ball, and between the goalkeeper and the 6 yard line, Grunt couldn't get there. Stern was too far off it. Hines had gone to the near post, it's beyond him. Right, this free kick, here it comes. Stern over to the far post, looking for Cundy. It goes to Romansky, and then a spectacular by Artis overhead kick, and well gathered in by Jonathan North. didn't quite get the power on it that he wanted, Artis. He kind of overhead kick into the ground, but it's right in the corner, but North got across and his goal very well and was able to grab it. So the ball just outside the City penalty area. Pocky knocks the ball forward, and Cundy has got to be decisive here. As you can tell in the worry in my voice that Stephen Brown was there, hovering around the City defenders. City get the ball forward and then try and come away with Stern. Gets away from 2 players, 3 players. Then a good ball out to the left-hand side of Straker, tight to the touchline. Going up towards the edge of the Wealdstone penalty area, taking on Danny Green. He's gone past him. Can he get a good ball in? No, he can't.
Interesting, you know, we're coming up to the half-hour mark. You wouldn't really say that Dave Pratt's seen an enormous amount of the ball, has he?
No, he's we'll come back to him as
playing in a
Wealdstone.
Slightly deeper position.
Yeah, Wealdstone coming forward. Alakir, and he's done well again. He's trying to beat everybody. Puts a low ball in. It's an own goal there by Robbie Cundy. 28 minutes gone. Alakir did all the hard work. Cundy trying to clear, and all he succeeded in doing is knocking the ball from about 4 yards past Ryan Clark. But wonderful work by Alakir again on that right-hand side.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. They were putting pressure on down that side. They did get men forward very, very rapidly, and the ball put across the goal. It looked for a minute as if it was going to go past everybody, and Cundy just stretched out a leg to turn it behind, and unfortunately turned it into his own net. There was absolutely nothing Ryan Clark could do about that. He was only a couple of yards out.
Uphill battle for City now, 1-0 down, 29 minutes gone. But they'll be trying to get back into this game before half-time as Hines, tight to the left-hand touchline. Lots of step-overs, but he's got no support here, and then in the end he's able to go in for to Straker. Turns infield further, gets the ball up to Brunt just outside the area. What options he's got? He nutmegs, I think it was Akimo, then gets the ball to Straker, and then comes back here, and is that, no, I think he's losing his balance anyway. Just trying to see who that was. The City player advancing. I think it was Frankie Artis just losing his balance, and then maybe a little nudge in the back, but the referee's called that one correctly. And it's that man Alakir who he's looking to take City players on again. This time they get 2 tackles in, but it still falls for Stephen Brown on his left-hand side. What can he do? Release Grant. Rains back at him, but Rains loses out, and here's Grant. Floats it. Oh dear, that's a terrible ball into the 6-yard box. Easy for the City keeper Ryan Clark to take that and allows City to build, and that's a good ball up the line to Hines, who's looking to take on Smith for pace, and he's now coming into the penalty area. Can he find a City player? No, he can't, as it's well defended at the near post, but it comes back to Hines. What does he do this time? Puts an early ball in, but that's not a very good one, and easy cleared by Poco again at the near post. And, City now with the possession. It will be a question of can they break down the visitors, as Hines now 25 yards out, shot, and that taking a deflection it has off Shepherd and gone behind for a corner to City. Hines on the halfway line. It's not normally a position we see him as more or less the last defender. But Stern, that's got to be a free kick in this one. Interesting, it is a yellow card for Shepherd to City. What can they do from this free kick as Stern swings it in? It's a decent one, a header comes in, it takes a deflection and then is booted clear by Aquino. Still City in possession though, with Rains in the tight spot. He's burst through, but he can't get cleared, and it comes off, is very unfortunate. Hits a Wealdstone player and it just falls to Brunt, who takes an instant shot but can't control it, and it goes wide. But there's a line, isn't there, where you can go too far as City with an important tackle. And Shepherd, who's been booked, is now being called over by Lamport. The referee signals there's not going to be any further action. He's just talking to him. I didn't see that Shepherd did an awful lot wrong there.
No. Though I have to say, Straker was very quick at complaining to the referee about something, which he doesn't always do.
Anyway, Shepherd on his last warning. There's Brunt in the penalty area now. Can he get the ball across here? He's shadowed by 2 Wealdstone players. He does get the ball across, and incredibly goes right across, well, more or less the goal line and out to the far side where Straker picks it up. No one had got into that. He was gambling in that position. City still on the attack. Straker. City losing 1-0. Free kick 20 yards out, just on the edge of the D. Here comes Hines. Low, awful. Into the wall. Romanski tries to help it on, and then Brunt possibly got barged over in the penalty area there. That's come off Smith. He claims it's actually a chemo, wasn't it? He claims it's off City player. Now here's Batten in a shooting position. Oh, ball fell kindly to him off, I think it was Christian Smith, and he just shot. A bit of a centre-back shot, wasn't it, over the bar. The visitors looking good for this half-time lead as Brunt flicks on, but Stern just straight half a yard offside, and the referee says, well, that's enough for first half. Bar City 0, Wealdstone 1. Own goal by Robbie Cundy on 28 minutes. Difference between the two teams. Hines now gets the ball, but can't control it. Difficult one to take as he went across, but Rains does really well on the right hand side. City got two players in the middle. There's only one Wilstone defender, comes to Stern, and a volley slightly behind him, and he volleys it out the ground.
Yeah, I think it would be fair to say Ross went for glory there.
Taking a little deflection though.
Oh, Ross, I take it all back.
Again, lining up around the penalty area. Corner comes in pretty much under the crossbar, and too far actually, as Ryan Brunt came in at the far post. Options, he goes back to Hines, who stayed left. Can he cross the ball? He can, but it goes kind of backwards a bit. Rains, well, half nudges it on to Brunt, but he in turn has to go back to Batten. That's a good ball infield by Batten. A shooting opportunity for Morton, who does shoot, but is cleared by, I think that's Pratt, isn't it, on the edge of his penalty area. The City trying to build on this left-hand side. Straker down by the byline, can he get a quality cross in? There have been few and far between for City, but Morton, that's a good little ball into Brunt inside the penalty area, turns away from the Wilstone player. Straker keeps onside, does cross the ball, looking here for, there's a pull back, Rains, great block, fantastic block. Hines, I thought Rains, once he turned, got shot away, I thought it was going to go low into the corner, but I couldn't see which Wilstone defender got his body in the way.
It was Freddie Grant.
Freddie Grant, well done Freddie Grant.
And he really pulled Rains back as well, and very lucky Wealdstone to get away with it, because as Rains was trying to turn, got a decided tug on his right sleeve.
And City, with the conditions in favour of them trying to build again, but and that's what the trap was caught. I can't see Morton very late there, and that has to be a yellow card for the ex-City player.
Definitely.
It is indeed, and he's caught him very late indeed.
I mean, the ball was, what, 5-10 yards away by the time he got to the player, and Pratt rightly booked. I know you were saying about Mr. Lamport, I think he's had a good game this afternoon.
He's done okay, no, I'll give him that.
I think he's had a good game this afternoon.
Yeah. Again, Wilstone brought everyone back. It was Rains, good in swing, and a header comes in just over the crossbar. Trying to see who that was it Artis?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And again, just tried to guide it in, but over North's crossbar. And again, he hasn't got much support. That's the problem with the wing backs. And he turns back. Romanski not able to, but Robbie Cundy bringing the ball forward halfway inside the Wilstone half. Is he thinking about it off? He finds it. Stern, can he go right? Yes, he can. Just pushes Rains a little bit far, but then the ball to the far post. And not the worst ball, but people had all gone either to the near post or the middle of the goal.
And coming on for his debut, number 20, Sol Price.
And solves the danger, but it's Wilstone under pressure again as Shepherd being Artis, who's arguably been City's best player so far, really pressurising Wilstone, and possibly, well, Artis got the ball, does really well, they get the ball back to Hines, swings the ball in, but that cross is going way over everybody, out for a goal kick on the far side. Rather sums up Freddie Hines' day. Free kick, Danny Green swings it in. It is a decent delivery, and a header comes in at the far post, but goes wide of the post. I can't see who it was. I think it was Stephen Brown. No bother there to Ryan Clark, and he's able to take the goal kick short. 20 minutes gone here in the second half. Still Wealdstone leading reasonably comfortably by that goal, but ball over the top, finds Price, he tries to take it past North. Is a chance here, can he? It's blocked, it's just going to trickle wide, it's going to be a corner, and all he had to do was lay the ball back to Brunt, who would have surely scored into an open goal, as Jonathan North was miles out, but Christian Smith and Akimo just about got a block on it. What a great chance that was for City. Another outswinger, Joe Rains takes it, drills it in, that's a good one, and headers in! Wonderful header by Sol Price! He so nearly scored a moment ago. That was a drilled corner by Joshua Rains, and there was Sol Price to send a thumping header past Jonathan North. Bar City 1, Wealdstone 1, 66 minutes.
I think it'd be fair to say absolutely no mistake there whatsoever. It was a ball we were saying earlier on, needed maybe to put the ball in a little bit closer, crowd the goalkeeper a little bit more, and that's exactly what they did. And Price rose above everybody else, made absolutely no mistake, and put in a thundering header.
he does actually win it in the end ahead of Stephen Brown, but he was very, very casual about that. But City gets moving forward with Morton now. He goes out to Rains, the provider of the goal. He sends another good corner, and there's Price again with a header under more pressure that time, and it just goes over North crossbar. Well, this is something I didn't know about that Sol Price, that he was so good in the air. He got caught in possession, but City get away with it. And there's Hines now. He's got space to shoot. He does shoot, but that's just a placed effort, which is too close to North.
Monicana coming on. We were told he was quite poorly, and it's Simon Mensah who will be leaving the pitch. There's two staying back with Price.
Oof, and Clark came for that, didn't get there. It was headed away by Cundy, and then Morton should be able to effect a clearance, but Hines is giving away a free kick, surely they know, or Price rather. And City got a chance. They think, needed a better ball there from Frankie Artis, otherwise Hines would have been clear, but it's Rains now on the right hand side, drills it in, just wide of the near post. I think North had it covered. Knocking nicely around just outside the City penalty area. Poku out to Shepherd, he's got a chance to cross. Crosses the far post looking for Pratt, and Rains half away, but here's Alakia on the far side, goes towards the byline, drops another ball in, and Mark Clark just about gets something on it and spoons it up in the air, and then it's hooked away for a throw-in. City Brunt, I think, will be flagged offside. No, I thought he was offside coming back, but he wasn't. And Poku's fouled by Morton, and that'll be a caution for the City player. And routine foul there in the centre half as just pulls Poku down as Poku went one way, then the other, took the ball past the City midfielder, and no complaints about that one. So
I think I'm right in saying, is that the first City booking?
First City booking, and we didn't get any against Hampton.
Wealdstone, of course, had three. Jake Shepherd, Dave Pratt and Godfrey Poku all booked this afternoon.
Blunt tries to head on, and it comes out here to Cundy in the penalty area. Can he get the ball across? He fires it straight into the side, and I think the ball will go out for a goal kick anyway. And Artis there, our man of the match, gives a good ball to Straker, who's able to come forward, goes out wide left to Ferry Hines. What options? He uses Straker. Can Straker deliver a decent cross? He does. It's just flicked away, and Grant does well, gets a vital touch on it. James Morton will pick up 25 yards out, goes for a shot, it's low, it's blocked, and then another shot from Brunt is blocked. Good defending there by Wilstone. It allows Wilstone to break up this right hand side. Monicana, I think he's not that too far ahead, and Romanski comes across, takes no risk. The game really spread. And some tired legs out there, I really do think so. Straker is one of them, and Shepherd just bundled. Incredibly, he hasn't got a free kick. He's just been flattened by Shepherd, and now Monicana, if they score from here, City will be furious. How's that not a free kick? So, City trying to maybe make one meaningful last attack, and Monicana, that should be a caution, it is. Chips Straker, Straker's arms out. Well, yeah, it's a foul, it's a caution, it's a routine caution. And Monicana runs away from the referee, but can have no complaints, so he becomes the fourth.
And again, from Wealdstone's point of view, a silly free kick to concede, isn't it?
We've got 20 seconds left here. Straker goes past Poku and advancing towards the penalty area. Green tries to bring him down. Now a chance for Hines, 20 yards out. Can he find? It's deflected, and a really good block there. It's going to be a corner to City as it goes high over the bar. The referee just having a word with Danny Green about trying to foul Straker. So this is a last chance for City. Here comes Rains with this corner, floats it in, and it's easily cleared, and the referee blows immediately for half time. So the final score here, which is probably a fair reflection of the game, is Bar City 1, Wealdstone 1. And interesting game, the way kind of the shapes of the game and the balance of the game changed. And City didn't really do enough after that equaliser. We're still, about 20 minutes to go on and win the game, did they?
Yeah, it'd be great to see what happened if these two sides played each other in normal conditions. Of course, up at Wealdstone, torrential rain throughout that match up there. This afternoon, no rain, but gale force gusts of wind every now and again, and you feel you probably didn't see either side at their best as a consequence of that. But City, well, they'll be pleased to come away with a draw. They'd obviously have liked all 3 points, but for Wealdstone, you do begin to wonder, is that their playoff ambitions gone?
A draw, yes, of course we'd love to have won it, but the point isn't a bad result, particularly with all the scores as they were standing.
And City, of course, scoring both the goals this afternoon.
Yes.
From Cundy into his own net. Let's grasp at a few straws here. And then Sol Price coming on his substitute within a few minutes of coming on, powering a header home from a fantastic Joe Raines corner to mean the scores were level. Well, thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. If you're not planning to go to Sussex by the Sea next weekend, you can listen to us on Varsity Internet Radio from Eastbourne. But thank you very much for being with us this afternoon.